In this time of stress and distress, many of us feel that all is lost, that we have nothing that we can go to give us a sense of strength. So for today, let's take a moment for our own sense to create focus, a sense of grounding, to maintain, and to be able to move forward. So either find a gentle and comfortable seat. Perhaps you're able to just take a moment to stand, finding some place that you can stand and just have a moment to be with yourself. Let's gently close our eyes and just begin to breathe. Just notice and enjoy that essence of that breath. Feeling the breath as it comes into the nose. We can feel the nostrils. We can feel that air as it moves down the throat. Feel it as it's filling our lungs. Just noticing how that breath feels. Noticing what it is that we feel with our breath. And with our eyes softly closed, our lashes just gently intermingling. Imagining as we breathe in, breathing in light. See that light as it comes into the nose. See that light as it comes down the trachea. See that light as it moves into the base of our lungs and slowly begins to fill the lungs from the base outwards and rising upwards as though it comes up to the space, that apex of the lungs just by the collarbones. And just as we're exhaling, just feeling that body just softly releasing. Breathing in that light. Feel it breathing into those lungs. And then feeling that soft exhale. Bring our hands just for a moment down by our pelvis. You can put your fingers and your palms gently at that pelvic region, maybe just below the belly button. Breathing that light here into that space. Feeling a sense of grounding, a sense of connection as we breathe down into that base. Perhaps feeling the pelvis. And here, I am strong. I am connected. And I know my path, my intention. And then letting our hands travel up towards the solar plexus, into that belly. Still breathing deeply. And feeling here our strength. I am strong. I am capable. And then letting our hands float upwards towards our chest. Perhaps we can feel the beating of our hearts. But I connect passion, compassion, understanding, love. Letting our hands just gently come up to our throats, and perhaps maybe feeling a vibration into that throat. That I speak words of truth, but words that convey my compassion, my strength, my knowing, my connection. And then let's bring our hands up to the third eye, to that space right between the brows at our forehead as our eyes are closed. That I can see with clarity. I can see beyond this immediate moment to something greater. And then let's bring our hands together, sitting right at the top of our head, and let our palms come apart as though we can feel this energy that has risen upwards, up into that space between those palms. And then as we take a big breath, our arms will rise all the way upwards. And then as our arms reach out, letting that sense, that strength, that connection float over us, protecting us, surrounding us. And then slowly as the hands come down, bringing them once again down together. And this time right at that base, and letting those hands come up as we draw that energy all the way up. Taking that big full deep breath, letting our body lift. And then as we exhale, letting that hand separate, but feeling that energy, that love, that strength, that connection, that knowing, and that insight float all over us. Go ahead one more time, bringing those hands in, letting the hands rise upwards. And then as those arms open all the way out, floating down, feeling that light, that veil protecting us. And then just let the hands again rest. Just take a few breaths just to breathe. Just to be. And with our eyes closed, we can gently just bow our head, honoring ourselves, honoring others, honoring the space that we are in. I wish you all strength, health,